195 lesson, 195. We're getting to our double tones. All right. What I want to say, I'm to try an imaginary sky that I've got in my mind. I want to put it down onto board and let's see what happens. And I want to share it with you, of course. And let's see. I've chosen a few colours. These are the colours. I've got a blank piece of paper. These are the colours: cobalt blue, light red, raw sienna, cadmium red, and cadmium yellow. And it wants to be sort of an evening type sky. So there's the colours we want. Let's see what happens, shall we? And I want to do, first of all, wet into wet, and then let it dry, and then put some dry onto some wet onto dry. Then let's see how we go. I just want to wet the paper first. Let's see if we get a bit of an even picture all over. It might go pear-shaped this, but I'd like to try. If it goes pear-shaped, you'll never see it because, mind you, I haven't done that yet. I haven't stopped the painting and not showing it you. So you've seen all the warts and what have you so far. So this might be the same. We'll see. Let's wet the paper. Put that brush down. Now let's get a number 20 something and start. Put your lights on first, and then you go on your darks on top. So let's get different brushes. Number 8 will do that. I want to put a bit of blue to start with in the top corners here. Touch of blue into there. And I think I'll put some raw sienna into this bit here. That was cobalt blue, by the way, folks, in case you were wondering. And as that goes down to there, I want to introduce some of these orange colours and stuff like that. Some oranges, so let's. This brush is not big enough I want to do so. Oranges down here. Let's have a touch of cad yellow in there. Let's add the glow to it, shall we? Get the more red into it, the cadmium red. Darks down into here. Just keep it moving. And I'd put the darks in afterwards, so I'm getting the light tones in first. This is the raw sienna. Raw sienna on the horizon there. Pick up some darks into that there. This is cadmium red and cadmium yellow mixed together. I love doing anything like this. Anything experimental. Now some cobalt blue into that. Let's darken this area with the cobalt blue. Still wet, this, folks. You know, it's darken that blue a bit more. Going a bit stronger with this cobalt blue. Slip a bit of this down here. Pick a glowy colour into this now and take it across there. Let's see if I've done all the wet bits in now. A little bit of rosy end in there just to into there and over here. What I want to do is to try and introduce, that's a bit of a glow from the sunshine or evening sky. Then I'll put a dark cloud on top of it, which will be actually covering the actual sun. Let's see if we can do that, shall we? Down here. And yeah, I think I'll dry it now, because I can put some wet onto dry then, and get some distinct shapes and that. I'll just darken some of these clouds as well. This is cobalt and light red. This is a mixture. Just give me some darks on them cloud formations there. See, it is interesting doing anything like this, and you can't go wrong. You see, because whatever you put on is correct. It's dark on here. Do some light bits on this and some dark bits, and see how we go. think it's time to dry that, folks. Well, that's dry now. Let's I don't want to introduce some wet onto dry now, which will give us an edge, won't it? So introduce some colour. This I'm using some cobalt blue mixed with some raw light red and a touch of cad red into it, just to sort of give me sort of a flick across the sky here. Use the side of my brush. I'll flick some of this cloud across here. There's a piece up here like this. I'll put a bit of moisture on that to just get it moving a bit. Just keep it moving. I'll pick up some of this dark as well as across here, and I might put some of this colour into some of these clouds here as it comes across. I'll soften this corner here. It's quite heavy. Get the colour dark down, like a darkish cloud. More blue into it there. Darkens as it comes towards the horizon, if you like. I think we'll have some slight bit of orange in there as well, into here. Well, that's dry now. I'm going to put in a bit of a headland here. Let's just put well, a bit of a cliff or something in here. See what it looks like, shall we? Nothing sparkling. You're not going to see people walking on the beach or anything like that. You're just going to see a headland. That's all. A bit more paint on there. A bit more dark there. And I'm going to trace some of that dark. I don't want it as heavy. I want to just trace some of it in this water here. This is water. Take it down there. And also want to bring some of this browny stuff into the water as well. This is water, this piece here, by the way, folks. Let's see if we can put a touch of this browny stuff in. Quite a nice colour, that. I don't use it very often, but it seems to work. And as it comes across here, well, that's right now. I think I'll just pop a few. There's a bit of a sailing thing onto this. A few odd suggestions of sails that might. Nothing too sparkling. Just a suggestion. Of course, you'll get a sort of reflection down there, won't you? Perhaps that one comes down here. 4. I don't like 4. I don't like even numbers. I've got to have a 5th one somewhere. A 5th one down. Another one down here. I think like this. Perhaps a bit closer. So the only suggestions is to not sort of sailing craft. But you can do it, I know you can. Dead easy. And I'm looking for things to do now. That's a bad sign. I might put a bit darker this front to bring it forward a bit. I keep getting these urges just down here. Bring this dark area forward here. Take the brush off me. Blimey, I don't know when to stop. I'll put a mount on that, see if it looks any better. See what we've got. There's our little cloud study, folks, and I've enjoyed it. Nice little. I'll share it with you, and warts and all as it is. So it's a nice easy one for you to have a go at this. Just get your colours on your pad and get them on the palette and away you go, and just go for it. And whatever it turns out, it'll be right, because you can't be wrong. Because if your cloud doesn't look right, wait a few minutes and one will come on just like it. Trust me. So, and until next time, folks, I think it's goodbye. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on 196, I think it is. So goodbye, folks. Bye bye.